Hi, it's Vernon again. As a man who's been through 2 marriages and a few love stories in between, I've realized this: men only truly value a woman for 5 rare qualities, and most women over 60 don't even know they already possess them. Have you ever wondered why some women, regardless of their beauty, intelligence, or devotion, never seem to earn true appreciation from the men in their lives, while others who seem to give less are treasured beyond measure? Older men don't value women for what they think they should value them for. It's not about looks, youth, or even how much you do for them. In a man's heart, there are invisible touchstones that only certain women know how to reach. These aren't the obvious qualities we're taught to develop. They're rare feminine qualities that speak directly to a man's deepest need for peace, respect, and authentic connection. So, in today's video, I'll share 5 rare qualities that make a woman unforgettable. The kind of woman a man values deeply and never takes for granted. Many women try to prove their worth through giving, perfection, or constant presence. But the ones who truly win a man's heart and respect embody rare qualities he instantly knows are precious. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, Vernon After 60, for more elderly wisdom about love, emotions, and discovering your true worth after 60. Your engagement helps me reach more women who deserve to understand their real power. To understand what truly touches a man's heart, we have to start with the rarest energy of all. 1. Emotional stillness. As the ancient wisdom teaches us, nothing in the world is softer than water, yet nothing is better at overcoming the hard and strong. Emotional stillness is like water, gentle, but incredibly powerful in its ability to create peace and safety in a relationship. Most women don't realize that men are constantly navigating a world that demands emotional control, logical thinking, and steady performance. When a man comes home to a woman who embodies emotional stillness, he experiences something rare and precious: the ability to finally relax his guard and simply be human. Emotional stillness doesn't mean being emotionless or suppressing your feelings. It means having such deep emotional intelligence that you don't react impulsively to every trigger, don't create drama from minor issues, and don't use emotional manipulation to get your way. It's the quality of a woman who feels her emotions fully but expresses them with wisdom and timing. I think of my dear friend Flora, now 64, who nearly lost her marriage in her 50s due to years of emotional reactivity. She told me how everything changed when she learned what she calls loving silence. Instead of responding immediately when upset, she learned to pause, breathe, and choose her response from a place of calm rather than reaction. "Vernon," she said, "the day I stopped trying to control his moods with my emotions was the day he started coming home earlier and talking to me longer. He began to see our home as his sanctuary instead of another place where he had to perform." This high-value woman trait creates something magical in a man's nervous system. When he's with a woman of emotional stillness, his cortisol levels drop, his defensive walls come down, and he can access the tender, vulnerable parts of himself that he rarely shows the world. This doesn't make him weak, it makes him feel safe to be authentic. Men unconsciously test for this quality early in relationships. They'll create small conflicts or share vulnerable information to see if a woman will use it against them later or remain emotionally steady. Women who pass this test earn something precious, a man's deep trust and respect. But calmness alone doesn't make her unforgettable. It's her quiet strength that earns respect.
2. Quiet strength. Quiet strength is different from loud strength. It's not about proving you're tough, independent, or capable of handling everything alone. It's about having such deep self-worth that you don't need constant validation, don't crumble under pressure, and don't look to others to solve problems you can handle yourself. Men are biologically wired to admire strength, but they're drawn to strength that doesn't threaten or compete with them. A woman with quiet strength doesn't need to win every argument, prove she's right in every situation, or demonstrate her competence by diminishing others. She simply embodies feminine confidence in a way that invites respect rather than demands it. This quality shows up in how she handles disappointments, with grace rather than drama. How she faces challenges, with resourcefulness rather than helplessness. How she supports others without losing herself in their problems. Men instinctively recognize this rare combination of gentleness and resilience. As one great thinker once observed, a woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water. Quiet strength is the quality that makes a man recognize he's found a true partner, not just someone who needs his protection or constant reassurance. Women with quiet strength have made peace with their stories, both the beautiful and the painful chapters. They don't need to be rescued from their past or protected from their future because they've developed the emotional maturity to handle both. Have you ever known a woman who possessed this kind of quiet strength? I'd love to hear in the comments how her presence affected the people around her, especially the men in her life. And when strength meets understanding, something sacred happens. He begins to trust her completely. 3. Understanding without judgment. Understanding without judgment is perhaps the rarest quality a woman can offer, and it's the one that creates the deepest emotional connection with men. Most men go through life feeling constantly evaluated, criticized, or given improvement projects by the women who claim to love them. When they encounter a woman who can truly listen without immediately trying to fix, judge, or change them, they experience something profound. The feeling of being accepted exactly as they are. This doesn't mean accepting unacceptable behavior or having no standards. It means years after her divorce, her ex-husband reached out to her, not romantically, but as a friend. When I asked why he would turn to her after their difficult separation, she said, "Vernon, I was the only person in his life who ever listened to his fears without trying to fix them, his dreams without mocking them, and his struggles without judging them. Even though we couldn't stay married, he knew I was the one person who truly saw his heart." This rare feminine quality requires tremendous emotional intelligence and maturity. It means being secure enough in yourself that you don't need others to be perfect to validate your worth. It means understanding that everyone, including the man you love, is fighting battles you may never fully comprehend. Men are starved for this kind of understanding. In a world where they're expected to be strong, successful, and emotionally controlled, finding a woman who offers a safe space for vulnerability is like finding an oasis in a desert. They don't just appreciate this quality, they become deeply grateful for it. Share this video with friends who might benefit from understanding the power of non-judgmental listening. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give someone is the space to be human. The wise saying reminds us that everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Women who truly capture men's hearts take this wisdom further. They offer understanding without requiring the other person to change or justify themselves. But even understanding needs balance, because the most valuable women know where love ends and self-respect begins.
4. Loving without losing herself. Loving without losing herself is the quality that separates high-value women from those who love desperately. It's about maintaining your own interests, friendships, dreams, and values, even when you're deeply committed to someone else. It's about understanding that boundaries in love aren't walls that keep people out. They're the foundation that keeps relationships healthy. Men are paradoxically more attracted to women they can't completely possess or control. Not because they want to chase or play games, but because they instinctively recognize that a woman who maintains her own identity brings richness, mystery, and vitality to the relationship that wouldn't exist if she simply molded herself to his preferences. This quality shows up in subtle ways. She has passions and pursuits that don't revolve around him. She maintains friendships that existed before the relationship. She has opinions that sometimes differ from his, and she doesn't sacrifice her core values to keep the peace. She loves generously, but not desperately. One poet beautifully captured this when he wrote, "Let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray." But the women men value most understand something crucial. You can love deeply without disappearing into another person's life, needs, or identity. The attraction psychology behind this is profound. When a man realizes that a wonderful woman chooses to be with him rather than needs to be with him, his appreciation and respect deepen exponentially. He recognizes that her love is a gift, not a given, and this awareness makes him treasure it more. Women who love without losing themselves also avoid the trap of becoming emotionally exhausted by overgiving. They understand that self-respect in relationships means knowing when to give and when to receive, when to support and when to step back, when to accommodate and when to stand firm. This doesn't make them selfish or cold, it makes them sustainable in love. Men can relax around these women because they know they're not responsible for her entire emotional well-being, and they can trust her love because it comes from strength rather than neediness. There's one rare quality that elevates all the rest. 5. Radiant self-respect. Radiant self-respect is not arrogance, superiority, or coldness. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your worth without needing others to validate it, setting standards without being judgmental, and commanding respect without demanding it. It's the quality that makes a man think, "I need to step up my game to deserve this woman."
This rare feminine quality manifests in how she carries herself with dignity but not rigidity, how she speaks with conviction but not harshness, how she responds to disrespect with firmness but not cruelty. Men instinctively recognize when they're in the presence of a woman who genuinely values herself, and this recognition awakens their own desire to be worthy of her regard. A wise observer once noted, "The only way to tell the truth is to speak with kindness. Only the words of a loving woman can be heard by a man." But I would add, only a woman who truly respects herself can speak with the kind of loving authority that inspires a man to become his best self. Radiant self-respect also means she doesn't chase, beg, or convince anyone to value her. She presents her authentic self and trusts that the right people will recognize her worth. This isn't playing hard to get, it's simply being someone worth getting. She doesn't lower her standards to be accepted. She raises her own character to meet her standards. The dating psychology of this is fascinating. Men are more invested in what they have to earn than what's freely given. When a woman embodies genuine self-respect, a man recognizes that her attention, time, and affection are precious commodities that must be earned through his character and actions, not just his presence. This quality also protects her from settling for less than she deserves. Women with radiant self-respect attract high-value men because they themselves embody high value. They don't try to fix broken men or accept poor treatment because they understand that love should enhance their life, not complicate it. Save this video to watch again whenever you need a reminder of your true worth. Sometimes we need to hear that we deserve respect, not just love.
Watching this far, you've probably realized what truly makes a woman unforgettable isn't how much she gives, but the calm, strength, and self-respect she carries within. It's the quiet power that makes a man feel peace and reminds him he's in the presence of someone rare. When a woman embodies these qualities, she doesn't chase love, she attracts it. Men value her not for what she gives, but for the peace and presence she carries within. These qualities can't be faked. They grow from emotional maturity, life experience, and true self-worth. That's why women over 60 often embody them most naturally, with calm strength and authentic confidence. In the words of the great poet Maya Angelou, a woman in harmony with her spirit is like a river flowing. She goes where she will without pretense and arrives at her destination prepared to be herself and only herself. Which of these 5 qualities do you think men value most? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and explore more videos about understanding your worth, attracting genuine love, and embracing your power after 60. And I'm Vernon. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.